is going on? Maybe he misses Dorian so much that he's decided to adopt his fuckboy persona. Neither of them know that. Neither of them know how funny it is. And I eat it up every single time. It's all coming together so good. Okay, hi, welcome back. I have been neglecting this vlog, and honestly it's for a few reasons. Like, I have been so tired. I've had the worst migraines recently and I've just not been sleeping well, so during the day I am like dead to the world. But I'm trying to be more active at the moment. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that I am trying to run 50k over the course of May for the amazing charity stands who deal with baby loss and miscarriages, so obviously something quite personal to me at the moment. And I'm hoping, I did my first run this morning, I'm hoping this is going to be something that's really helpful in getting me out of the house, because when I feel like I do at the moment, I find it incredibly difficult to leave the house, even if it's just to go to the corner shop. Like, I just find it so difficult and it puts a lot of strain on me, and I also don't want to strain Matthew because I know he's busy at work, so it can be really tricky. So I'm hoping like mentally this will help me get out, it'll do something. Like, I think when you've been through something like this, you feel so powerless and helpless and like you can't do anything. But being able to do this, even though it's just running every day for a month, and I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I'm raising money for a charity. I'm, you know, that might go to help someone in the future who's going through the same thing. So that's my hope. And it also might help make me physically fitter, so maybe I'm not as tired all the time. But it has meant that I've been kind of neglecting my reading. I've been reading. How many pages am I? I'm 134 pages into Empire of Storms and I'm loving it. Maybe not as much as Queen of Shadows, I really loved that, but obviously we're only 100 pages in, like it's gonna get big. But I think I'm a bit confused because I thought, like, I know that the two stories kind of separate and we're not seeing Kale yet, but I thought more of them would separate. Like, when everyone told me this is a tandem read, you need to read the two books at the same time, we're still getting pretty much everyone's POVs so far. Like, we've got Aelin, we've got Manon, we've got Dorian and Rowan. So I feel like the only person, oh, and Alide, the only person we're really missing is Kale, and I don't know how they're going to make a whole book about him, like, and his journey to recovery. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm a little confused about that. Other than that, my head has been empty. I have no thoughts. I'm just enjoying it. And I'm gonna try and read, I don't know if I can actually, it's a bit of a tall order. Because I haven't been updating the vlog, I haven't been reading it like much. I've been only reading like 20 pages at a time. The problem with that is I fly to the UK on Saturday night and it's currently 3:30 on Friday. So I have a lot to read, but I'm in the UK for like 10 days and that will not last me 10 days. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to take Tower of Dawn with me, because while I'm on this streak, I don't want to read anything in between because I'll start to forget, I'll get distracted. And there are a lot of books I want to read, so I want to read this quick. But that means I'm gonna have to take 2 really chunky books with me to the UK, which I didn't really want to do. But I'm gonna have to. So yeah, that is the scenario. But I am enjoying this. I really like it. I don't know, I think it's really interesting. I feel like there's been quite a tone change since Heir of Fire. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking the new characters. I think Manon might be one of my favourites so far. Lysandra as well. She has come out of nowhere. I mean, she was so annoying before, but I think like an Assassin's Blade, because we didn't really know who she was, whereas when she's come in now, she's just so cool. Like, if I was her, I would stay as a ghost leopard all the time too. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and what I need to do now is prepare to go. So I need to make a lot of food, which sounds ridiculous, but basically I am leaving at potentially the absolute worst time for my husband. There is a absolutely huge work event going on for him, and I'm not gonna be here literally the day it happens. He's gonna be so tired and he's gonna be working late, like pretty much the entire time I'm gone. So I'm gonna try and help out by making a few meals now and then freezing them so that he can just take them out of the freezer, defrost and cook and like have a meal so that he can just not stress. But that means I need to do that now, and then I need to pack as well. So yeah, a lot to do. I've just edited a video as well. I edited my Harry Styles reaction, and I still need to edit my second vlog of reading this series. So, oh my god, I have so much to do and I'm so tired, and I've just been neglecting it the past few days. It's the consequences of my own actions. Okay, I am currently at the airport. It is like midnight and I am getting on a flight at 3 AM that goes to Istanbul, and then on a flight from Istanbul to Gatwick, and I am tired. I couldn't get a nap in and I woke up at like 7 AM. So by the time I get to Gatwick it's going to be 10 AM, which is going to be about 7 AM here. So I'm basically going to go 24 hours without sleep because I'm not going to be able to sleep on the plane. And then when I get to the UK, I have to stay awake through the day or my sleep schedule is out of whack. So it's going to be a long time, but I'm here. I'm going to try and get some reading done. So yeah, I'm going to read some of Empire of Storms while I wait because there's just not a lot to do in Spartanauts. So I've got my water, I've got like, I don't really need snacks. I always get into this trap at the airport where I feel like I need snacks because I'm going on a flight. But I don't, because I wouldn't normally eat between like dinner and breakfast anyway. But anyway, that's my little thing for today. So yeah, I'm gonna read Empire of Storms now because I'm feeling really awkward about filming in public. So that's fun. Okay, I am waiting at the gate for my connection from Istanbul and I am so tired. I think at this point I've been awake for over 24 hours, but we move on. I did a little bit of reading, but not much. I basically read where Aelin meets Brannon. Yeah, it's Brannon, not Brennan. Yeah, I met where she meets Brannon, which was, as I'd expect it to be, pretty, like, I mean, it adds to, like, the kind of prophecy element, but it also doesn't seem that helpful, so we'll see how that goes. One thing I really like about this, I've never done this route before, but they have TVs, and normally I do Lufthansa, which doesn't, so I couldn't watch Crazy Rich Asians, which I was mad about, but I did watch Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, and luckily I have seen these films enough that I know exactly what happens, so I could just pick it up there. But now I kind of want to rewatch them all, but this flight now is 4 hours, so although it's like 20 to 7, I land in the UK at like 10. Traveling makes me feel really weird about time travel. I don't know why. I don't understand. Like, as I was getting to Istanbul, I was like, how have I still got 7 hours of travel? And yet it's only going to be like 2 hours in the future. I don't get it. I really don't. It confuses me.
Once in a while I dream. Once
Never mind, this light has malfunctioned. We're off.
in a while I think of you. I reminisce on days gone by when you and I were new. Once in a while I dream, hoping that you'd return to me. But I know that you're not coming back, so once in a while I dream. Each moment.
Excuse my husband's childhood ugly shelves full of politics books. It's fine. Hi, I have not updated in a hot minute. I haven't actually updated literally since I was in the airport terminal, I don't think. But hi, I'm in the UK. I've been in the UK for over a week now. And I have been reading Empire of Storms. I've got about like 200-ish pages left and I'm enjoying it. I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as the other ones, but I think that's also because my reading is more fragmented. So because I'm trying to spend time with family and go out and do lots of things, I'm not necessarily like reading in massive chunks like I was before. So the story kind of gets a little bit spread out, but that's literally just the way that I'm reading. I am really enjoying it though, and I was getting really annoyed that Elide and Lockham were like going the wrong way for ages, but they're almost all together now, I think, because where I left off they're all in the marshes somewhat, and the Ilken, like this army of Ilken, has just kind of made the sky black, and Elide and Lockham are freaking out a bit. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I know that this section is going to be like good, but yeah, I'm liking it. Feels like almost like in Marvel where like all the Avengers come together now, because everyone is coming together, obviously except Kale, who's off doing his own thing, and I guess Tower of Dawn will be all about him, which isn't what I thought it would be. Like when they kind of split off initially, I thought it was going to be Aelin and her crew, and then Dorian and Kale, and maybe Manon in the separate book. But yeah, now Manon's with them. She's just sent Abraxas off. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's just I'm taking it at a much slower pace than I did the other books. So that is kind of impacting my reading a little bit and making it harder to remember. Like there are many things that I've kind of spotted in the books that I'm like, oh, I need to give my theory on this, but now no thoughts, my head is empty. So yeah, there was something, there was like this thing, is it, no, it's not Gavriel, it's Fenris. His power is like essentially winnowing, I think, which was quite interesting. So I think that's like a winnowing kind of foreshadowing for Akatar. Yeah, I can definitely see where these books will have overlap, so much intrigued to see if Throne of Glass comes into that kind of universal oh, my head is so empty, like multiverse thing. But yeah, so really enjoying it. I've had a nice time in the UK so far. There's been a lot of kind of just mooching around, just enjoying the scenery. I've been going for my runs. I had a friend's hen do. I was really lucky, it kind of coincided with when I was coming back for dental treatment, which I had yesterday. So my mouth and my jaw feel so sore. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going back home in a few days, which I'm really excited for actually. Like, I think the annoying thing about coming back is that during the week there's not a lot to do because everyone's too busy with their lives and working and stuff to kind of meet up, whereas the weekend is hell. Like, the weekend I have so many plans, it's so like rush that it feels really tricky, and then it gets to the week and I'm just like, what do I do? So yeah, today I'm gonna go into Chichester and do a little bit of shopping. I need to get a few things for Matt before I go back, and then I think I'm pretty much done for my trip here, to be honest. Tomorrow night I'm going to a hotel, so I don't have to wake up crazy early on my flight day, and then yeah, it'll be really nice. I'm excited, and hopefully I will get this finished in the next day or two, fingers crossed. But I've been so tired. I think because I've been doing so much, I've been so tired in the evening that I just can't read that much. So I'm reading like 30-40 pages a night, so it's a long kind of process. But yeah, that's my update for now. See ya.
Moment passes like hours. Each day is dark as the night. Since we have ended, I just pretend I have a reason to live. It's sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream.
I am back in Yerevan, and I have been for a few days, but I forgot to update. Partly because I feel like there's so much to update on. So I have finished Empire of Storms, and I don't know, I enjoyed it, but I think like I said previously, I didn't enjoy it as much as I probably would have if I'd read it like I was before, where I was reading so much kind of in one go, whereas this time it was kind of bitty, it was like broken up, so I didn't enjoy it as much, because I had to keep like finding myself getting back into it, but I did enjoy it. I think the ending I read while I was in Istanbul airport, and that, perfect. I almost cried in the airport McDonald's because of Rowan and his cousins coming to his aid. That got me so much. Like, I don't know, I always just get upset. Not upset, but like, people coming together always gets me. It's why I cry every year at the marathon. It's why whenever there's a big crowd of people, like a pride parade, I'll cry, because I'm just so happy everyone's coming together and there's a real like humanity in it. So I don't know, that just really got me. I also really started to feel bad for Aylin at the end because she was being so self-sacrificing. So yeah, that was really interesting. I really liked it, but she is a crafty little bitch. Like, she always has a plan, and I think it's interesting because you can't always predict it. Like, you can try and look at the stuff she does more closely, but you just can't predict it. And I don't know, yeah, I'm not sure. I think in Empire of Storms as well, there seemed to be a lot of foreshadowing towards other things, like the ability to go between worlds and stuff like that. So I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of foreshadowing. I don't know if it was all intentional or if this is something that maybe Sarah J Maas will like look back on and be like, oh, I could add this in. But I'm finding that really interesting. So yeah, and there are certain powers that are very like continued through to Akhtar and Crescent City. So I'm very intrigued to see where those will go. But I have now started Tower of Dawn. And I say I have now started, I'm like 200 pages in, because I just haven't been able to stop reading it. I think I was a bit concerned about how a book just focusing on Chaol would go, but it's not just focusing on him, because you've also got Nesrin and you've got Irene from Assassin's Blade, who I think back in the vlog about that, I said, like, I know we're going to see her again. I just know it. There's no way we're not. So now we have re-met, I think, everyone from Assassin's Blade, or at least like the main kind of people. So that's really interesting. I knew she would come into it somehow. And I really like her character so far. She's quite, sorry, Luna is right here. She's like, pay attention to me, not them. But yeah, I knew that I would like her character, and I'm finding it really frustrating because obviously her and Chaol aren't getting on, and I'm just like, can one of you just mention Kalena, please? Because then you're going to have a breakthrough and you're both going to be like, oh, we're ride or die for her. So yeah, but I'm enjoying that kind of dynamic. Yeah, and I found it so funny that the first few pages were talking about the Kharnet, and it's basically just Genghis Khan, like literally just Genghis Khan, when it was like they are historically a horse people that had a great empire and took over the world with their appetite for destruction. I was like, is this a Genghis Khan fanfic? Is this a Genghis Khan self-insert? I don't know, but I really found that funny. So yeah, I'm enjoying this, seeing the Southern Continent especially, and the dynamics within that court. Like, it seems very backstabby, and I'm excited to see more of that, because at the moment we haven't really, like, there's a lot of talk about how backstabby it is, but they all seem pretty like meh, so I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm about 200 pages in. Irene is starting to heal Chaol, and there's been the attack on the Tor, where basically one of the Valg is there, and they're trying to figure that out, but they're also not telling anyone that that's really what the Valg is, or what they are and why it's important, which, I don't know, obviously they can't get an audience with the Cognac, but I feel like they should tell the kids so that they're more likely to be like, hey dad, you need to meet with these foreigners because they got big info that we are gonna need. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'm also like, they keep saying that they must have like infiltrated the court, and I find it very sus that we haven't met the mum yet. Like, I know that she's grieving the daughter, and that obviously like, she might not want to be around everyone, but I wonder if she's like partly hiding away because she has a black collar on. I don't know. They've told like one of the sons to look out for collars and rings, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very intrigued by this. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Hopefully I will update sooner next time. Okay, excuse my red face. I've just been in the gym, but I needed to come on because why is Chaol being such a fuckboy? Like, I was reading Tower of Dawn last night, and it's at that point where Kale and Irene are working together a lot, but he keeps kind of going on about how attractive she is, and then he was like doing things with her that he hasn't done with Nezrin yet, that she keeps asking him to, like go on a ride around the city. And I get that it was really quiet, so maybe he felt more comfortable doing it, but like he literally thought he had to think like, oh, Nezrin will be mad at me. And I was like, then why the fuck are you doing it? Why are you being a little fuckboy for? And then there was the other scene where they were in the castle and he was literally bold-faced flirting with Irene in front of Nezrin, although she wasn't looking. But then like at the end of the chapter he was like, she knows and I know, but we're both pretending that we don't know, blah blah blah. Like, why is he being such a little fuckboy? It's so annoying. So yeah, I'm not happy about that at all, but we move on. So yeah, I'm interested to see what comes of this, especially as Nezrin is leaving, but yeah, unsure. Okay, I'm back with more Tower of Dawn thoughts. So I have about 100 pages left. I have made some serious dents in this book, and I am really enjoying it. I'm really liking Kale's journey. I do think that maybe he misses Dorian so much that he's decided to adopt his fuckboy persona as part of his kind of coping mechanism. But he seems to be getting over that. He seems to be like, no, Irene is now the one I want. So that is good. They have, you know, bumped uglies. And now, where are we? Nezrin and Sartak are falling in love. Sarah J. Maas is a huge fan of a kind of fake death love confession. And I eat it up every single time. But yeah, that really reminded me of Cassian on the battlefield against Highburn with Nesta, where, you know, it was pretty much like almost word for word the same thing, like, I wish we'd had more time, maybe in the next life, that kind of thing. But I really enjoyed that. Other news, the Spider Silk guy is back. Some of these thoughts I'd kind of written before more developed, so I was like, whoa, the Spider Silk guy is back. And now I'm like, is he Lysandra's uncle? What is going on? Which I did kind of wonder about when we learned that he was a shapeshifter, because Lysandra did tell us like how rare that is, and I was like, surely we're not just getting another random person. And we knew that Lysandra like didn't really know her family, so yeah, interesting. What else was there to talk about? So I'm really liking Kale's character development in this. I think that Irene is really helping him kind of accept himself, and I think the problem that there has been with his opinions on Aelin is slowly changing. I think he is kind of realizing how much anger he put on her, when really he's angry at himself and his own darkness within him. And Irene is obviously helping him kind of confront that and accept it, which is where we've just got to. So now Kale can kind of move his legs. He is back to normal. But I really liked that it wasn't a physical injury, it was more of a mental one. And once Kale started confronting that, the game changed. So yeah, I think I really like his development. I think it's definitely, I can see why people don't like him. Like, some of the tweets and stuff I was seeing before were all about like hating Kale and his opinions on Aelin. And okay, he is a bit hypocritical. Like, I recognise that. But I think he does a lot of work in kind of recognising that. And yeah, obviously I've still got a book to go. a book and 100 pages. But I'm really hoping that that kind of comes through. Also, it was so funny to me that after they, did the deed for the first time, Irene immediately starts glazing Aelin, and like, neither of them know that. Neither of them know how funny it is, but it's hilarious to me. So yeah, very, very happy about this book, really enjoying it, and I'm excited to finish it. I've got 100 pages ish, so I'm hoping I can finish it today, but Paralives has just come out and I installed some mods for The Sims, so we don't know. But no, I do actually want to finish this today because I really need to read Kingdom of Ash soon. I'm kind of getting fed up of reading only Sarah J Maas at the moment. Like, don't get me wrong, I love her worlds, I get so enthused in them, but they are long books and I just kind of want to read. There's so many books I want to read, so yeah. What else was there to update on? Oh, Maeve. Haven't talked about Maeve. Yeah, Maeve. What the hell? So Nezrin has just been in with the like Karen Kui. I don't know, those Stygian spiders that are like darker and, they're like, we're the bad ones. We're not like the Stygian spiders. But they're essentially Maeve's little minions, okay? And it turns out Maeve is Valk. So Maeve is not a fae. Maeve is not a fae queen. Maeve is Valk. She's running from the Valk and kind of hopped in to Morab and Mab? Is that their names? The two fae queens, she kind of hopped in, got in their minds, was like, you've always had a sister, and then convinced everyone that she is the sister and has just been chilling. So she wants to get the keys to open up a portal to go somewhere else so the Valk and Erewhon don't find her. And that is a huge twist. I'm enjoying that. Honestly, I thought there had to be more with Maeve, especially after she like kind of fucked up Aelin at the end there. But it also makes it even worse that she has her. So yeah, very intrigued to see how this will turn out. But also really interesting because I think there have been a lot of hints towards, the Asteri and portals and going between universes, etc. But this power that Maeve has to get into people's minds, put ideas there, and kind of influence them is interesting. Very, very familiar. Very much reminds me of Rhysand. So yeah, I do kind of want to know if there is any smoke, if there is any fire to that smoke. But yeah, intriguing. We will see. But yeah, really enjoying this book. Want to finish it. And then I will update you soon on that.
So sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream.
Okay, this is hopefully going to be a very quick update because I do not have a lot of time before I need to go out. And before I need to go out, I need to read some of Kingdom of Ash, which I haven't started yet. And my phone does not have a lot of battery, so I need to charge it while I read and then I'm going out. But I finished Tower of Dawn last night, and I have to say, the twist with Duva really shocked me. Like, I did not see that coming at all. Like I said earlier in the vlog, I think, my guess was it was going to be the mum that we haven't really heard much of, but has been like kind of in the background, but obviously not, I guess. But then that also does kind of make sense because people often like underestimate pregnant women, so it makes sense. But yeah, I am so excited for what comes next in Kingdom of Ash. Like, it's all coming together so good. Yeah, like they're getting a whole army, like that bit at the end where they're like sailing back and like everyone's kind of riding with them and they're like, this is just half of what we got. I'm like, yes. So yeah, very excited to see where Kingdom of Ash goes. Oh, the cats are fighting. Hi, babies. There we go. I am also getting changed, by the way. These are my house slobby clothes. But yeah, I'm gonna start Kingdom of Ash in a bit, but that will be a separate vlog. Luna. So I am gonna end this here, and I will see you in the next vlog, which will be the final one of the series. I can't lie, I'm getting a bit bored of just reading Sarah J Maas at the moment. I want to read my other books, so like, not that the series is boring. I think I've just like, it's been like a month and a half that I've been reading. No, almost 2 months, I think. But yeah, this is gonna be exciting. So, Kingdom of Ash next. Tune in to the next vlog. Bye.